Are you looking to become a trainer or coach? Want to know what certification to start with? Watch this.
Our next caller is Billy from New York.
Billy, what's happening?
Hey guys, want to just say thank you for all the information and entertainment you provide. Been an avid listener the last couple of years, so thank you for all the laughs and all the information that I can get from you guys, whether that's through fitness or anything else going on in the world.
You got it, man.
Wow.
Thanks,
Billy.
So I had a question about first steps to get into the industry. My main question is, should I get a personal training certification or go the nutrition route and get a level 1 certification with NCI? A little bit of background. I've been working out consistently the last 3 or 4 years at a big box gym. And I know some trainers at that gym, they all have their CPT through various certifications. But I've also listened to your show a while, and I've heard plenty of people say they get more out of you guys than those certifications that they studied for. So as an outsider trying to get in the industry, I kind of look at the CPT as like a necessary evil. And then I also had a call with somebody at NCI about their level 1 certification, and I am intrigued by that. And I'm thinking about going that route. So I guess, and I know you have a working relationship too with NCI and hold them in high regard. So can it be a hindrance for someone not to have their CPT, or is that overblown, or what are your guys' thoughts?
Well, what do you want to do?
Good question. Mm-hmm.
You want to work at a big box gym, train people in person, or do you want to coach people online?
Yeah, at first I was undecided, and the more that I've thought about that, I think training people online would be pretty cool, because kind of just like this call, you can talk with anyone from anywhere in the country or the world for that matter.
Okay. That's easy then.
Yeah.
Yeah. NCI. So here's why.
Nutrition's a lot easier to
here's
do
why
that
I'd
with,
go
too.
NCI if you're going online. 2 reasons. One, the vast majority of training you're going to do online virtually is going to be through nutrition. It's really hard to train people virtually, fitness wise. Now, when you're working with someone in person, you're going to want more of that kind of biomechanics understanding, form understanding. Plus, it's a requirement anyway. You go to a gym, they're going to require a national level, what they would consider national level certification. So NCI is easy for that reason, and also because NCI, and this is why we work with them, they teach coaches how to be successful.
Yeah.
No other certification does this. You go get NASM, ISSA, whatever. They'll teach you exercise. They'll teach you some program. Yeah. But how to not hurt someone and stuff like that. They teach you 0 or almost 0 on how to build your business. NCI will teach you how to build your business, and that's the biggest gap. That's like the biggest thing that the industry lacks is trainers get certified, then they get thrown into the space. Nobody knows how to build their business.
How do I make it a sustainable income and support myself? Like, those are like the most important factors. And NCI is actually one of the only certifications I've seen that is really addressing that wholeheartedly and has like a lot of success stories to back it.
So, yeah, I mean, this was the main reason why we partnered with them. We knew years ago the direction the fitness space was going as far as online coaching. We think they're the best in the industry in that, so that was kind of the no-brainer partnership. In a perfect world, I think having both though would be most beneficial. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that the value you do get from program building and going through like an actual national certification. But if it was like I got a budget, I got a certain amount of money or time to dedicate towards this right now, where would I go first? Oh yeah, the stuff that you're going to get from NCI, especially considering that you've already said that you're going to start or want to do it online. Like if you were going into a gym, you would need the national cert, and so that would be the obvious. But you're going to get a lot of what you need just from NCI alone, and then the fact that you listen to the show. I mean, I think we talk a lot about program design on the show, so you get probably a good chunk of that from us, and then NCI is going to really fill in the gaps.
Yeah, I think, and we recommend. I mean, it kind of varies based off of like what you're trying to do, what we would recommend. But in terms of just like a general recommendation of national certification, I still think NASM is probably one of your best bets in terms of just like a foundational understanding of anatomy and physiology, and like at least gives you a lot of the higher like understanding of what you're trying to do. But in terms of programming and really getting to that individual application, I think CPPS is your best bet with that.
Joe DeFranco.
Joe DeFranco's will do that. Here's what I'm going to do for you, Billy. I'm going to help you out, okay? Maps Prime Pro and Maps Prime are extremely valuable to trainers and coaches. If you don't have those, I'll send those to you because you'll find those very valuable to work with people online. So it's not going to teach you how to do a squat or a bench press or a deadlift. I'm assuming you know how to do those basic exercises. You've been working out for a while, but it is going to teach you how to do correctional exercise, and that is very valuable for any trainer. So I'll send you those too. And I'll say this, Prime and Prime Pro are as valuable as most certifications, in my opinion, for a trainer who at least has a basic understanding of exercise. If you have no understanding of exercise, go with the certification. If you have a basic understanding of exercise, Prime and Prime Pro, in my opinion, are more valuable than most certifications in terms of
100%.
application.
Absolutely.
100%.
So I'm going to send you those two, and those are worth more than some of those certifications. And then I would go NCI. NCI is going to teach you how to be a good online coach and teach you how to build your business, because there's a massive, massive percentage of certified trainers who don't train clients because they couldn't figure out how to make it a career. They just couldn't figure it out because nobody taught them. Nobody coached them.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, I think I'm going to have a conversation too with my former trainer. He actually was the one who put me on you guys. He would use some of your videos when you would walk through like the form of an exercise. So when I first started working out from home during the pandemic, he would send me those clips of you guys walking through that stuff. So that's how I first got onto you. And now I just bounce back and forth between anabolic and performance for myself. And just
Perfect.
kind of want to career change and feel like this would be a good place to start. So thank you very much.
Awesome.
You got it, man. And hopefully we'll see you in some of those coaching sessions with NCI, because we'll get on there with some of them. So maybe we'll see you there.
Sounds good.
All right,
All
Billy.
right. Thanks, Billy. Yeah, that's now I want to say this to people who are aspiring to be successful as coaches and trainers in the space. Ideally, I think the route should be you train people in person for a year. You work in a big box gym. Why? Because the big box gym is going to provide you with the most leads,
most practice.
and opportunities, and practice. Then you go online and work with a place like NCI that teaches you how to build your business. I think that's a long approach, and some people are like, I just want to get to it. I get that. But if you're like, you want to have the best chance, I think in-person, big box gym, go NCI as well, and that'll give you the best chances.
I think you could do
success.
it simultaneously.
You
too.
could, yeah.
I've actually given advice to people in his position, like how to build their social media around, like how do you post when you're starting a new career like this. And you remember when you first start training, you get one client, two or three, you'll have a handful of clients that you get that normally the gym hands to you to get you started. But what's great is that, because it's all new for you, it's new for the client that's training with you. Every day there's a teaching moment. Every day there's something that you learn as a coach or that you teach a client. And that is what you should use to generate posts and content. And so you're not only getting the practice with the hands-on in person, you're also fueling the content creation for what you should put out online, which then will attract more people that you can help because you're already helping that person in real life. And so it is a slow process, but I think it's one of the best ways to build your business.
The irony of that, which is funny, is the best coaches out there are always trying to go back and retrace and find those moments where it had the most impact of like, I learned this very simplistic thing, and to be able to pinpoint that is really difficult once you get further in your career. So to start with that in mind, I think is a great advantage.
Yeah, and just to hammer this home, if this is what you want to do for a career, it's a very, very rewarding career if you love fitness and health. But if you don't learn how to build a business within the space, you will fail. I'm just going to tell you that right now. You will, unless you're like hyper talented and gifted, which is super rare, you will fail. So you need to place, because trainers do this, they place a lot of focus on learning how to be good trainers. They place very little focus on how to build their business. No. You got to place a lot of focus on how to build your business or you will fail.
You got to survive.
That's it, 100%.